Let's be honest, survival games are everywhere, but most of them feel like the same checklist in a different forest. Today, I've rounded up some of the most unusual and unique survival games you probably haven't tried yet, but absolutely should. So if you want to try something new, then trust me, these picks will remind you why the genre was exciting in the first place. Dune, Awakening. You awaken on an alternate Arrakis, one where Paul Atreides was never born. The Freemen have disappeared, and the desert has grown even more ruthless. Sent in secret by the Bene Gesserit, your journey begins not as a hero, but as a survivor in a world shaped by shifting sand, politics, and prophecy. Everything on Arrakis is a threat, from the blistering sun that drains your strength, to the storms that sweep through and erase landmarks overnight. Shelter becomes sacred, shade is safety, and every choice carries weight. You'll start with next to nothing, scavenging for resources, crafting your stillsuit, and building the first traces of a base. But with time, tools become machines, camps become outposts, and your influence begins to stretch across the sand. The world breathes and changes around you. Each week, the deep desert transforms. Storms tear through it, spice boils erupt in new places, and opportunities rise from the chaos. Combat is fast and deliberate. Energy shields stop bullets, but falter under slow, sharp strikes, so you'll need to think, adapt, and switch tactics mid-fight. Everything has its purpose, but nothing guarantees victory. And beyond all this looms the spice. It grants vision, power, strange abilities, and demands a toll. But overuse brings changes. Some physical, some deeper. Sandworms remain the gods of the desert. You can bait them, run from them, lose entire convoys to them, or use them to your advantage. After a forced landing on a radiation-scorched planet, Jan Dulski finds himself utterly alone. Rescue is days away, and a burning sun creeps closer with every passing minute. In a last-ditch effort to survive, he activates an experimental device aboard his mobile base and creates alternate versions of himself. Not clones, but living branches of his life that could have been. The engineer he never became, the medic he abandoned, the coward, the optimist, the cynic. Each alter brings something different. Unique skills, memories, and heavy burden, and with them, a chance to push forward. The mobile base must constantly move to outrun the lethal sunlight, and that means building, mining, powering up systems, and gathering rare materials in a race against time. But survival is never just about tools and timers. Inside the base, tensions simmer. The alters aren't just helpers. They argue, resist, break down. One may question your choices, another might spiral into depression. Keeping them alive isn't just about food or meds. It's about trust and choices that can't be undone. As the journey unfolds, deeper questions surface. When the alters begin to suffer from instability and decay, you will be able to decide, cure or erase them for the greater good. The closer the end comes, the more it's clear. This isn't about escape. It's about who you are, who you could have been, and whether there's peace in facing all those versions of yourself. In the heart of a vast and untamed wilderness lies Dragonwilds, a realm shrouded in mystery and ancient power. You will journey into this world, where every step reveals remnants of a forgotten past and whispers of legendary creatures that once soared through the skies. Exploration here is not just about survival, it's a quest to uncover lost histories and forge your own path. Battles demand strategy and timing, with each encounter offering a chance to adapt and sharpen skills. The world breathes with dynamic events that reshape the narrative and create new opportunities, ensuring no two journeys feel the same. Subnautica transports you to an alien oceanic planet where you assume the role of Riley Robinson, a survivor of the spaceship Aurora's crash. Stranded amidst vast underwater expanses, you must navigate diverse marine environments, from sunlit coral reefs to shadowy deep-sea trenches, all while managing essentials like oxygen, hunger, and thirst. The game allows you to collect materials to craft tools, build underwater habitats, and pilot various submersibles. As you delve deeper, you will encounter a myriad of marine creatures, some benign and others posing significant threats. The narrative unfolds through exploration and discovery, revealing the mysteries of the planet and the fate of its previous inhabitants. V-Rising is an action role-playing survival game that immerses players in a gothic open world where they assume the role of a recently awakened vampire. Emerging from centuries of slumber, players must navigate a perilous landscape, hunt for blood to regain strength, and construct a formidable castle to serve as their sanctuary. The game masterfully blends elements of survival, exploration, and combat, offering a rich and engaging experience. The gameplay is set in a vast open world divided into diverse biomes, each presenting unique challenges and resources. You can gather materials, upgrade equipment, and build your castle, which will act as your home base. To unlock access to more advanced materials and equipment, you must defeat bosses found throughout the world. Survival mechanics are deeply integrated, requiring you to consume blood from various NPCs to gain specific benefits and avoid hazards like sunlight and garlic, which can weaken the vampire. Sons of the Forest is an immersive survival horror game that thrusts players into a perilous open-world environment teeming with dangers and mysteries. As the sequel to the acclaimed The Forest, it continues the narrative of a protagonist dispatched to a remote island to locate a missing CEO and his family. Upon arrival, the protagonist encounters a hostile landscape inhabited by cannibalistic creatures and uncovers a deep-seated ancient secret lurking beneath the surface. The game offers a rich, expansive world where players can craft, build, and fight to survive, either solo or with friends. The dynamic season system introduces challenges such as resource scarcity during winter, requiring players to adapt their strategies accordingly. The introduction of a companion, Kelvin, a deaf and mute NPC, adds a layer of depth to the gameplay, allowing for cooperative tasks and enhanced immersion. Breathedge is a unique blend of humor and survival adventure set in the vastness of space. This first-person game challenges players to navigate the wreckage of a massive spaceship, crafting tools, vehicles, and even fighting off flying robots. The story follows an ordinary guy, known only as the Man, finds himself caught in a catastrophic event. The game invites players to explore the wreckage, piece together the mysteries of the explosion, and face the perils of space, including extreme temperatures, radiation, and bizarre, often comical challenges. What sets Breathedge apart is its quirky, dark humor, combined with the intricate crafting mechanics and the immersive experience of floating through space. Players are required to manage their oxygen supply, search for materials, and build a variety of equipment to survive. Welcome to the Long Dark, where Mother Nature doesn't just throw snowballs, she hurls the whole Arctic at you. The gameplay unfolds in a vast, open-world environment where you are tasked with managing essential survival needs. The unforgiving cold is a constant threat, and you must utilize your surroundings to find shelter, firewood, and food. The game features a dynamic weather system and a day-night cycle, each presenting unique challenges and opportunities. Wildlife, such as wolves and bears, pose significant threats, requiring you to be vigilant and strategic in your interactions. The game emphasizes realism, with injuries, illnesses, and environmental hazards all playing crucial roles in the survival experience. The narrative mode introduces a structured storyline, guiding you through a series of episodes that delve into the mysteries of the disaster and the protagonist's personal journey. For those seeking a more open-ended challenge, the survival mode offers a sandbox experience where you set your own objectives and test your endurance in the face of this unforgiving land. No Man's Sky takes you on an interstellar journey through a procedurally generated galaxy. You begin in an uncharted star system with a damaged ship, needing to gather resources, repair your vessel, and acquire a hyperdrive to explore deeper into the cosmos. The universe is vast and unpredictable, featuring endless planets, deep oceans, space battles, and encounters with diverse life forms, some peaceful, others hostile. Each world is uniquely generated, offering a constant sense of discovery as you document species, mine resources, and uncover ancient secrets. You can engage in space dogfights, build planetary bases, form alliances with alien civilizations, or amass wealth through resource gathering and trade. The freedom to shape your own path makes every journey unique. Whether traveling alone or alongside others, the galaxy continues to evolve, offering new challenges and discoveries at every turn. In Survival, Fountain of Youth You find yourself stranded on a lush Caribbean archipelago after a shipwreck. The quest for the legendary Fountain of Youth now becomes your personal challenge. With no immediate hope of rescue, survival becomes your foremost concern. Each island offers unique resources and dangers, compelling you to adapt and innovate. Crafting tools and shelter from rudimentary materials is essential, as is mastering the art of navigation between islands. The sea now poses its own set of challenges, requiring you to construct and maintain various vessels for exploration and transport. As you delve deeper into the archipelago, remnants of an ancient civilization emerge. These ruins, along with scattered journals and artifacts, hint at a once thriving society that met an untimely end. Their downfall intertwines with your journey, offering clues about the elusive fountain and the fate of your survival. SCUM is an expansive open-world survival game set in a dystopian future where players are supermax prisoners fighting for survival on a massive, isolated island. This unique survival experience blends detailed character management with a sprawling environment full of dangers and opportunities. The game is set within the framework of a brutal, televised competition run by the fictional corporation, where survival isn't just about staying alive, but also about entertaining a bloodthirsty audience. Players face a variety of challenges, including harsh weather conditions, dangerous wildlife, and the constant threat of hostile encounters with other inmates. In addition to survival, the game incorporates a mix of melee and ranged combat, with highly customizable weapons and gear. Exploration reveals a mix of urban ruins, forests, lakes, and mountains. Each presents unique challenges and rewards. Voidtrain is an immersive first-person survival game that blends creative gameplay with exploration across unique, interdimensional worlds. It invites players to take on the role of a mechanic who gets stranded in a mysterious realm. This world has its own bizarre set of laws and rules, including challenges like gravity anomalies. Players must learn to survive by gathering resources, crafting items, and customizing their own train, which evolves from a simple trolley into a much larger, more complex engine. The game is notable for its emphasis on freedom and customization. Players have the power to choose from various engine types, each offering different capabilities. The environments and events are procedurally generated, ensuring that no two playthroughs are alike, offering fresh adventures and new locations to discover. As players venture through the Void World, they encounter strange creatures and solve challenging puzzles, while gathering valuable materials to upgrade their train and survive. Volcanoids is a steampunk-themed survival game that immerses players in a world where technology and nature collide. Set on the island of Adranos, the game challenges players to navigate a landscape ravaged by frequent volcanic eruptions. To survive, players must utilize a unique drill ship, a mobile fortress capable of burrowing underground to evade eruptions and surface to gather resources. The gameplay revolves around exploration, resource gathering, and base building. Players can customize their drill ship, upgrade its capabilities, and automate various systems to enhance efficiency. The island is inhabited by hostile robotic entities known as cogs, which players must confront and defeat to uncover the mysteries of the island and its volcanic activity. Volcanoids offers both single-player and multiplayer experiences, allowing players to team up with friends, to tackle challenges together. The game features a dynamic environment where volcanic eruptions occur at regular intervals, adding a layer of urgency and strategy to gameplay. RimWorld unfolds as a richly woven saga of survival on a fringe planet, where you guide the fate of stranded survivors into a gripping tale of hardship, ingenuity, and moral complexity. Everything begins with a crash. A few strangers from different backgrounds find themselves marooned on an unfamiliar world, burdened with past traumas and clashing personalities. What starts as a simple struggle to survive becomes a long, unpredictable journey shaped by choices and relationships. An unseen storyteller controls the flow of events, sometimes letting you catch your breath, sometimes throwing everything into chaos. Tribal ambushes, rogue machines, meteor storms, bizarre traders, or even an angry pet squirrel. It's never just about survival, but how the story unfolds around it. The environment is not just backdrop, it changes everything. Frozen tundras demand careful firewood rationing, while arid deserts make water and food a constant concern. The core of the experience revolves around careful management and improvisation. Every decision matters. But just as vital is the emotional world of your people. They fall in love, get jealous, form grudges, or spiral into deep depression. A failed romance can turn into a fistfight. A neglected funeral might lead to someone walking off into the wilds, never to return. Thanks for sticking around till the end. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. If you'd like to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee through Buy Me a Coffee. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.